Welcome back. I am so happy you are here with me today. Please find a cozy place to sit, relax, and get comfortable. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to love someone so much that you wanted the whole world to remember them forever? Today on English Story, we are going on a trip together. We are traveling back in time more than 400 years to a country called India. This is a story about a great king, a beautiful love, and one of the most famous buildings on earth. This is the story of the Taj Mahal. So, take a slow breath, relax, and listen well. Let this story carry you gently into the past. Our story starts in the year 1607 in the busy land of India. At that time, a powerful family called the Mughals ruled most of the country. They lived in grand palaces, wore clothes covered in bright jewels, and ruled one of the richest empires in the world. In this royal family, there was a young prince named Khurram. He was only 15 years old, but he was already known for being very smart and having a strong heart. One day, young Prince Khurram was walking through a royal market inside the palace where noble families met. There, among the bright colors and the light, he saw a girl. Her name was Arjuman Banu Begum. She came from an important family from Persia. The moment Khurram saw her, something changed inside him. He felt something powerful yet quiet at the same time. He wanted to know her. He wanted to be near her. But in those days, a royal marriage took a long time. It was not a simple thing. The prince had to wait, and he waited for 5 long years. Can you imagine waiting 5 years for the person you love? That quiet waiting was only the start of a much bigger story. In 1612, Prince Khurram and Arjuman were finally married. It was a grand and beautiful wedding full of music, flowers, and joy. From that day on, Khurram gave his new wife a special name. He called her Mumtaz Mahal. In the Persian language, this name means the chosen one of the palace. Truly, she became the most important person in his life. Mumtaz Mahal was not just a wife who stayed home. She was strong, wise, and brave. She traveled with Khurram everywhere, even on long and hard trips across the empire. She gave him advice and helped him make big decisions. He trusted her more than anyone else. Years passed, and Khurram became the emperor. He took a new royal name, Shah Jahan, which means King of the World. He was now one of the most powerful men on earth. He built great buildings, beautiful mosques, and wonderful gardens. But through all this power, one thing stayed the same: his deep, quiet love for Mumtaz Mahal. They were together for 19 years. Those were 19 years of working together, trusting each other, and being devoted. They had 14 children together. Their love was famous across the land. People said they were not just husband and wife, they were best friends and soulmates. But life, as you may know, is not always easy. Sometimes even the most beautiful stories have a moment of deep sadness. In the year 1631, something terrible happened. Mumtaz Mahal was with Shah Jahan far from home in a place called Burhanpur. She was there because she always stayed by his side. She was waiting for their 14th child to be born, but this time there were serious problems. After the baby was born, Mumtaz became very sick. The doctors tried everything, but it was not enough. Mumtaz Mahal died. She was only 38 years old. When Shah Jahan heard the news, his world stopped. The man called the king of the world felt completely lost. People near him said he cried for many days. His hair and beard, which were once dark, turned white in just a few months. He stopped going to parties. He stopped wearing bright clothes. He stopped listening to music. The king who had everything now felt like he had nothing. But even in this darkness and sadness, something began to grow inside Shah Jahan. It was not anger or hate, it was a promise. He decided he would build something for Mumtaz, something so beautiful and perfect that the world would never forget her. He did not want just a simple grave. He wanted to make a building that looked like a piece of heaven on earth. And that is exactly what he did. But how do you build a dream out of stone? How do you turn love into something you can see and touch? Shah Jahan gathered the best builders, artists, and workers from all over the world. He brought designers from Persia, stone cutters from a land called Baluchistan, and experts in beautiful writing from Syria. He chose a peaceful spot by the Yamuna River in the city of Agra. The main builder was a man named Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Together, they began planning the greatest building the world had ever seen. Work started in 1632. More than 20,000 workers came to build this monument every single day. They used over 1,000 elephants to carry heavy stones. The best white marble was brought from places more than 250 miles away. Beautiful stones came from many countries. Blue stones came from far Afghanistan. Red coral came from across the sea. Green, purple, and shining stones were carefully set into the white marble, one small piece at a time. This was not fast work. It was slow, careful, and artistic. Think about that. 20,000 people working together day after day for years. And this was not a building for war or for the government. This was a building for love. The building continued for 22 years. That is 22 years of cutting, shaping, and polishing every stone with great care. When we look at the Taj Mahal today, we are not just looking at marble and stone. We are looking at the work of thousands of hands led by one man's endless love. When the Taj Mahal was finally finished in 1653, it was like nothing the world had seen before. The building sits high on a red stone base. On top of that stands the great white marble structure. At the center is a large, round roof called a dome. It is soft and elegant, reaching toward the sky. Around it stand 4 tall towers. They are perfectly balanced and equal. In front of the building, there is a long, beautiful garden with quiet pools of water. When the air is still, you can see the Taj Mahal reflecting perfectly in the water. It looks like a dream floating between the earth and the sky. The white marble changes color with the light. In the morning, the Taj looks soft and pink. In the evening, it glows a warm white. Under the moonlight, it shines like silver, almost as if it is alive. Inside the building, the walls are covered with flowers carved into the stone. Precious gems form patterns of roses and lilies. Words from holy books are written in beautiful script along the walls. In the center, on a high spot, lies the grave of Mumtaz Mahal. Shah Jahan did not just make a building, he made a poem out of stone. It is a quiet song of love that still speaks to everyone who visits today. But the story of Shah Jahan does not end with the building. As the years went by, the king grew older and weaker. His sons began to fight over who would be the next king. One son, Aurangzeb, was the strongest. he took power by force. He removed his own father from the throne and locked him inside the Agra fort, a big red palace near the Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan spent the last 8 years of his life as a prisoner. He was no longer the king of the world. He was an old man in a quiet room, looking out of a small window. But from that window, he could see something. Far away across the river, he could see the white marble dome of the Taj Mahal. Every morning and every evening, he looked at it. Some say he used a small mirror to see its reflection in his room. He could not go there. He could not touch it. But he could see it. And maybe by seeing it, he felt close to Mumtaz one more time. In 1666, Shah Jahan died. His body was carried quietly across the river and placed inside the Taj Mahal, right next to Mumtaz. After all those years apart, they were finally together again. Today, the Taj Mahal still stands by the river in Agra, India. It is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Millions of people from every country visit it every year. They come to see its beauty and take photos. But many come because they feel something when they stand there. They feel the story. They feel the love, the sadness, and the hope, all held together in white marble. The Taj Mahal teaches us something simple but important. Love is not just a feeling. Love is also what we build and what we leave behind for others. Shah Jahan lost the person he loved most. But instead of giving up, he turned his sadness into something beautiful. He made something that still touches hearts after nearly 400 years. And that is the secret at the heart of this story. Love, when it is real, finds a way to last. It finds a way to speak across time. Now, before we finish, I want to say something to you. You are on your own journey right now. You are learning English, and that takes patience and heart, just like building something great. Every time you listen to a story like this, you are placing another small, beautiful stone into your own building. You are growing. You are learning. And I am proud of you for being here. If this story touched you or if you learned something new, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment and tell me your favorite part. And if you want to keep going on this adventure with me, please subscribe to English Story so you never miss a new journey. Come back soon. There are many more stories waiting for you. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep learning, and remember, every great thing starts with one small step. Thank you for watching. See you in the next history story.